You were looking at your stuff, which was behind. See, when I go,
better.
see? Ha! And then it's there. See, but I'm doing it faster, so I go, ha! And then it's there, but you see it there because you're looking at the playback of it.
Talking about.
No, there's
a delay on
So
the.
you go, ha! See, but my fist is already back when I do it. So I go, ha! Like that. So I go, ha!
Yeah, right.
Like that, and you don't see it. So you're looking at the delay.
Adam, you better start the show.
He's
Or
a
else he's
regular
gonna do this
Chris.
for All right, first question this week on the Open House show. Adam Apple 42. Who in the Funhaus office changes the most when they are off camera?
Changes the most. Well, when Matt Peake, when he's not on camera.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what a party animal!
What a party animal! He's got this backwards hat that he always wears.
I don't know if people know, but Matt Peake and I actually moved in together a few months ago. He's now my roommate.
Yeah.
And the dude is constantly wasted.
All the time?
All
Party
the
Peake?
time. Party Peake. I come home and he's naked, shouting at me with a bottle of Jack.
He's got an air horn in
Are you
one
sure
hand, a
that's not-
bottle
hold
of
on,
Jack
wait,
in
wait.
the other.
Crazy.
Are you naked if you have a backwards hat on?
Wait,
Does that count?
are you having flashbacks of when you lived with Lawrence?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence is Party Peak.
That's
I
right.
forgot.
That was Lawrence.
Joel is Joel 100% of the time.
Joel gets a little bit more business-minded when the cameras are off.
True.
Like, he tells us, don't make that face, don't wear that dress, makes you look fat, don't speak, don't, look at any of the guys. Like,
That's enough, Elyse. Elyse, that's enough. That's enough.
He's got a lot of good
That's
ones.
enough.
You gotta listen to Joel.
Wait,
You gotta
wait
listen
for the
to
camera to turn on.
There's a glimpse. But serious answer, it's Bruce because generally he goes to the gym after work, so he changes his clothes.
Next question from Muppet Jones 73. Elyse, I have heard you were Spoole's work husband. Where did the honeymoon take
You're
place?
my work husband?
Yeah. Well, we actually took a really nice trip to Canada to visit his girlfriend.
Oh, that sounds
really
nice.
nice.
That sounds really nice.
That was kind of interesting.
How so, Spoole? How was it interesting?
You never really know the test of your marriage until you go visit your spouse's girlfriend.
I thought you were going to say until you have a three-way.
I was gonna say, was it a threesome, a foursome, maybe a fivesome?
A moresome.
Look
A
at me.
moresome.
I am deleted now.
Fun fact about Canada is that when one couple has sex, everyone else has sex. There's like a siren. You know that scene in Silent Hill, the Silent Hill movie?
Yeah,
When the siren goes
yeah.
off, that's to let everyone in Canada know it's time to have sex.
I always had a
They just drop what they're doing and like if they're in the street, if they're driving a cab,
Yeah, but I mean,
they're skydiving.
the thing is, you're thinking from the American perspective. The Canadian perspective is, I'm going to make sure that I'm out shopping when the alarm's going to
Oh,
sound.
so it's regular every day.
It's pretty regular.
Every
They know
day?
when it's coming.
You have to have sex every day.
I
That's
know,
gross.
kill me.
Ugh, that's really disgusting.
I always thought all Canadians were like connected to one consciousness and was like a hive mind kind of because they're all nice and like all of the same mindset. Where Americans, they're all different.
We always want Nutella.
Shangjia Bandits.
Uh-huh.
What would the anti-Funhouse be?
Achievement Hunter.
Yeah, that's easy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, that's really.
Andrew Ross wants to know if each of you had to spend eternity as a common household object, i.e., coin, window, desk, etc., what would each of you be?
Spoole.
Spoole, you'd be a PC.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's not a
Yeah, I'd
common
be a
household
computer.
item.
I was actually going to say a computer. I was going to say a laptop.
Like
But not a
Laptops
laptop,
are-
but
like a
I'd say
tablet,
computer.
get touched all the time.
You're supposed to let Spoole answer because
sorry,
he's
Spoole.
supposed to be
No,
funny.
we're giving him more time to.
It was going to be
stall it.
hilarious because then he wasn't going to be able to think of anything, but now he's got something.
Yeah, go ahead, Spoole.
Can't be a PC.
No, a television?
Nailed it. Elyse.
I would be the little plastic scoop that James scoops his protein with, because
Aw.
then he'd pay attention to me every day and touch me, and I get my nutrients
Yeah,
too.
you do get nutrients.
I would be if I were I would be a corkscrew because then I'd always be so close, just so close.
But you'd never be able to touch the wine.
I know. I'm like Sisyphus the corkscrew.
He's like
Always a
looking at it.
corkscrew, never a cork.
Twisted as usual.
I feel like a ceiling fan is where you want to be.
Why is that?
It's high up. You got the action. You get to spin around.
They
It's
get
fun.
dirty.
When you
though.
get
All right,
do they-
common household object, you say. Well, the most common household object I can think of is a wife. So I would be a wife.
These sexist jokes really, like, we gotta calm down. We've got a lot of complaints recently
Whose
from
wife?
Elyse mainly.
Whose wife?
Not enough sexist jokes.
Elyse, cut out the complaints.
Whose wife?
I've got the best answer.
Okay.
A dildo.
That's not a common
That
household.
It is absolutely a common
No,
household
that's
object.
It's naive
House of
to
sin.
assume it's not
Every
common.
woman has a dildo.
That's not true.
Every single woman.
Prove it.
Do they, like,
All right, here I go.
Does the DMV just hand them out?
3 days later.
There you go. Your dildo.
I've got him.
sell training dildos for like, you know, they have training bras for
Elyse,
girls?
not-
Chris 9376 asks, if you could create an Overwatch character, what would they be called and what will be their abilities?
Jeez, here we go.
Here at
Great.
Spoole, you're a game designer.
I asked the question. I don't go first.
That's always how it goes.
I didn't,
typically how it
go
is,
that
yeah.
the last
Rewind to every other question today.
The one we just
Except for-
did, I had to
Well,
go first.
these are the rules of Open House. You're allowed to throw it to someone, but you have to say the name in the first 5 seconds.
I
you
would
never
make
do that.
him a rock and roll guitar player.
Yeah.
And he kills people with music.
That's a good
But
answer.
there's already,
actually.
isn't there already a
Yeah, there's one of those.
Oh.
No,
He's just
no,
describing
a
the video
DJ.
game.
Elise?
There's a rock guy now.
Well, wait, hold on. What was his name?
Lucia.
You
Oh, the
fucking,
rock
you're
guy?
just a character from Overwatch. Elise.
I thought you were asking for the...
Mine would be a painter named Bomb Ross, and she would just
I like
like
that.
paint over all her opponents, shoot them with a paint gun.
That's really
Like
good.
Platoon?
Joel, next.
I would have mine be a local sports hero. And his
That's his name? Local sports hero?
yeah, his name's local sports hero,
All right, yeah.
and he wears a jersey.
Okay.
It says hero on it.
Uh-huh.
Except for it's spelled H-I-R-O.
Oh,
And
like
he-
heroes.
And he throws around and he runs around like on in his track shoes.
Okay.
But he also throws balls at the opposing team.
Yeah, there was an episode of the G.I. Joe cartoon where they were worried that the Viper was coming. Ooh. And it ended up just being a window washer who was a wiper and he had an accent.
I know that.
Kids are fucking
That was a
idiots,
real
man.
thing?
Hands down, the worst episode of G.I. Joe ever made. I'd put him in the game.
Nice. James.
I would go unorthodox because I think there's potential here to play around with the gameplay. You'd be a little kid, but he's a child genius, right?
Like Doogie Howser.
Like
And he
Dexter.
He has a robot that he controls. Now the robot has a ton
Like
of
Meet the
armor.
Robinsons.
Has a ton of armor, but the kid, right? You have to basically hide in a corner and then get on your tablet.
Like Baymax.
So you basically hide somewhere, press a button, it goes into his tablet, and then you can move the robot,
Baby
which actually
Geniuses.
does damage and has weapons and
Like
stuff.
Spy
Okay.
Kids.
But if you find the kid,
Lava Boy.
then you
Like
murder
Agent
him.
Cody
You can just
Banks.
murder the child.
Like,
My character would be named Shattercock. It'd be a naked woman.
You already.
Hold on a minute. I
Hold on, I
wasn't
want to
done.
change my answer.
I know.
I
that.
also
use
want a
dildos
naked woman.
as their weapon?
My character would be a woman named Shattercock, but it also has a penis, so it's like a shim. And it shoots loads.
She's a character called Siren, and her abilities are basically she's able to coax men into having sex with her.
Let's
I like Shattercock
create
better.
a game
But what if
that's
you're a
just
female
porn.
character?
What?
We just did. Basically.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Buggy 2 points wants to know.
It's not his name. He just has 2 points.
You
Guys,
gonna
put
the
shrimp
on
the
Barbie.
fatty.
I don't know what that means.
I feel like Elyse read ahead.
We're going to Australia, so I don't know. Does that mean what do we do there?
It's just grilled shrimp, isn't it?
Right. That's just like a stick, right?
It's a shrimp kebab, I think.
there.
Yeah. What's the big deal about that?
I think the
Do they
plan
even
is
do
when
that?
we get there, we rent a car, we hit a kangaroo, then we eat that.
That's a good idea. I don't want to eat a kangaroo.
I'd like to eat the kangaroo.
Guys, I don't think we should talk about this anymore because Joel's getting upset. He's not going.
Joel already lost his virginity
Joel.
in Australia. He's
That's
got
true.
everything.
He has been once, and I've
Joel,
never
you-
been.
Take solace, Joel, in knowing that the best export that Australia has is a shrimp kebab.
I've never been to North
it?
Carolina.
What?
Do they export them though?
No, I guess they can't even export them.
think it's-
Australia is a prison colony. All right.
You got to go when you were 19, lost your virginity.
I was 20.
20.
Do you think we'll lose our virginity on this Australia trip?
Woo!
Party, 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 party,
Yeah.
party.
You're gonna have a bet. You're gonna make a bet about who's gonna lose their virginity
man.
last.
And then
yeah,
we're gonna have
do it.
we're gonna have a ski off at
call-
the end. We're
well-
gonna go down the mountain and win.
Call it Australian pie.
We all know about the Spoole Boys and the Cult of Peake, but what are the other Funhouse members' followings called?
Oh, the Bruce bums.
Bruce Bums?
Yeah, the homeless people follow me around all day.
like
They
it.
love me.
And they also put on their pants, so it's
I
like a
was
double
gonna say.
entendre.
Oh yeah, they
is
talk.
double
They talk about their bums.
Yeah, they're my bum.
My Bruce bum.
The Adam Acolytes? No one calls me Adam. They call me COVID.